Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Ministers, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Members of Parliament, and to all Fijians who are also watching on live stream. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise to deliver my contribution on the 2024-2025 budget delivered by the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance and Strategic Planning on Friday, 28 June 2024. I would like to commend the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Professor Biman Prasad, and everyone who helped, contributed to the 2024-2025 national budget, especially the contributions from the various stakeholders that form the foundation of Fiji's development. Mr. Speaker, sir, on Sunday, 7th July marked the 46th anniversary of the independence of the Solomon Islands. The date marks a significant chapter also for our fellow Fijians of Solomon Island descent, as it gives them a day to remember, reconnect, and celebrate their roots and heritage. There is no other Pacific Island country that has contributed immensely to Fiji than the Solomon Islands. All the major roads in Honolulu, including Tubuna, Mr. Speaker, sir, were constructed by Solomon Island blackbirders. I congratulate
declare your interest.
The Solomon Island government and its people on their 46th years of independence. Before I go into my speech, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to address some of the issues that has been raised by our opposition. First, Mr. Speaker, sir, is the issue of Pacific Polytech. I wish to emphasize that Pacific Polytech was established in 2021 and approved through the Higher Education Commission. It caters for students from low-income families and those that cannot access FAU. I recently attended a graduation at Pacific Polytech, and I was amazed that 99% of the students are from the Tauke community. And these students would have fallen into crime and other social ills if Pacific Polytech was not there.
Order.
Secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, most opposition members have continued to criticize the coalition government's effort in establishing infrastructure. Mr. Speaker, sir, the majority of the infrastructure in this country was undertaken and established in the 70s and the 90s. During the previous government, during Ratumara's time, and very minimal was done during the Fiji first time. These infrastructure works, Mr. Speaker, sir, included the Subanadi Highway, the Monasabu Hydro, the Senganga-King development, airports, the irrigation scheme. And this just shows that the previous government had done all the infrastructure that was there. And very minimal was done to the Fiji first government. Mr. Speaker, sir, I refer to some of the members of the opposition who continue to promote that racial divide is widening amongst the major races in Fiji. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is far from the truth, as this government is firm in its belief that we need to promote interracial harmony in this country, and this is to begin from our schools. Mr. Speaker, sir, yesterday I was blessed to be part of the opening ceremony of the Navesi Primary and Kindergarten School. EC Week. I was honored to have received the invitation because it is at a tender age where we can mold our children to become innovative, creative, analytical, and critical thinkers. Mr. Speaker, sir, the video of the opening ceremony is circulating widely on the social media on the traditional protocols that were carried out by the kindergarten students of Navesi. This is evidence of the idea that our children need our utmost attention, love and care, training, and modeling our values to them at a tender age, moving away from the laid-back attitude and moving towards being a productive and responsible citizen of our beloved Fiji. They are also involved in performing Indian and Chinese dances. And this is what the Fiji that this coalition government is trying to promote, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, at the end of this month, as part of the National Reconciliation and Unity Initiative, we will be hosting a field day in the highlands of Viti. During this field day, Indian ladies and farmers from Sabeto will be teaching Tauke ladies on how to plant cowpea and other crops. This is a government that is trying to promote social cohesion amongst our communities. Asian subterranean termites. Mr. Speaker, sir, when the coalition government assumed office at the end of 2022, we were informed of the infestation of the Asian subterranean termites, which have not only caused a structural weakening of the wooden foundations, but also instill fears and anxiety amongst homeowners in the Western Division. The termite infestation problem was first reported to the Biosecurity of Fiji in 2009. However, due to insufficient attention by the previous government, the issue escalated, resulting in widespread infestation and significant property damages. The coalition government allocated 3 million in our last budget. And Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to inform the House that all those the provisions, 3 million has already been spent. And we have assisted 448 families, Mr. Speaker, sir. Therefore, the provision of 2 million in the 24 and 25 budget is welcome to provide the relief packages to homeowners affected by termites. And we will first roll out this initiative in the most affected areas in the Western Division. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is a testament of the coalition government's strategic collaboration of the community involvement aimed at creating a resilient defense against the threats posed by these invasive termites. Mr. Speaker, sir, I acknowledge the foresight of the coalition government in recognizing the contribution of minority communities not to nation building. As Assistant Minister of the Office of the Prime Minister, I welcome the budgetary allocation for minority communities in Fiji under the Office of the Prime Minister. 180,000 has been allocated to the Melanesian and Wasito Cay, 300,000 to Tubuna Island Council, 200,000 for Rambia Island Council, and 70,000 for Kio Island Council. These allocations are intended to empower these communities with development projects that build confidence in themselves, ensuring improved livelihood and self-resilience. Mr. Speaker, sir, in conclusion, I commend the efforts of all government ministries, the Honourable Deputy Prime Ministers and this team for their diligent work on the 2024-25 budget. The budget is a reflection of the collective efforts of all government ministries that addresses the diverse needs of our community, demonstrating a commitment to our nation's growth and development. Mr. Speaker, sir, I urge this August Parliament to endorse the budget for the betterment of our nation and the well-being of our citizens. I commend the 24-25 national budget to the House. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Honourable Tubuna.